Hi, this is the Business Guy, and today we're talking about the number one way to protect assets from lawsuits. Many asset protection experts agree that one of the strongest asset protection tools is the offshore trust in the proper jurisdiction. The Bahamas have become a popular jurisdiction for trust formation. The Bahamas are officially known as the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, located in the Atlantic Ocean about 54 miles east of Florida. In fact, I live in Florida, and from my house, I can get on the family boat and get there in about 2 hours. And by the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, please click the like button below and enter your comments. And if you haven't already, you can click the subscribe button so that when more videos come out like this one, you'll be up to date right away. Now, the Bahamian Trust is a good mid-level asset protection, and its main use by the attorneys in our firm is as an inexpensive asset protection trust. So clients with a small to medium amount of money to protect will sometimes choose a Bahamian Trust to use as a stepping stone to keep creditors at bay long enough to convert into a much stronger Nevis or Cook Islands Trust. Without the Bahamian Trust as an intermediary step, the courts could slap a debtor with a temporary restraining order and freeze his or her assets in place. So the Bahamian Trust can help keep you one step ahead of your legal opponent. So if you're already facing a legal threat or have substantial assets, go with the powerful Nevis or Cook Islands Trust right away, because each time we have seen it tested, it has protected our clients' assets from lawsuits. With a Bahamian Trust, we will only set one up with the understanding that the client must convert the Bahamian Trust to a Cook Islands Trust or Nevis Trust when a threat arises that could leave the assets at risk. Now, there are domestic trusts, but if you study the case law and the increasing theories of legal liability, you will see that many results-oriented judges have been seizing assets from domestic trusts. And if you live in a state such as California, New York, Florida, Texas, and so on, and put assets into, let's say, a Nevada trust, local judges consistently order the seizure of such assets, saying Nevada may have those laws, but you live in this state, your assets are in this state, so I'm going to order the trustee to hand them over. Now, the reason the international trust works where the domestic ones don't is that the local courts say, give me the money. The trustee, which is our Nevis or Cook Islands law firm, outside of the local court's jurisdiction, will not comply, as your local courts do not have jurisdiction in the Bahamas, Nevis, or the Cook Islands. Now, I've been in the asset protection business since 1991. Our company was formed in 1906. I teach seminars to attorneys, CPAs, and business people. I believe we have over 102,000 clients in our database now, and we have established literally thousands of trusts and companies over the years. An asset protection trust in the Bahamas enjoys the following benefits: 100% foreign. That is, the trust settlor and beneficiaries can all be foreigners. They can be from the US, UK, Australia, Canada, and so on. Asset protection. The trust holds ownership of all assets on behalf of the beneficiaries. Bahamian laws protect the trust from foreign court seizures. Estate planning, an ideal estate planning tool for global assets. Perpetual life. A Bahamian trust can last indefinitely. No taxes. Neither the trust or the beneficiaries are subject to taxation. However, U.S. residents and others are subject to global income tax and must declare all income to their governments. Privacy. Neither the settlers or the beneficiaries' names are part of the public records. Fast formation. Bahamian trust can be formed in 1 day after the receipt of the proper Know Your Client documentation. English. The official language of the Bahamas is English. Now, trust law uses the step into the debtor's shoes theory. Whatever the debtor could do directly, the creditor can step into his or her shoes and do that same thing. So that is why it is important that an experienced professional drafts the trust and that you have a professional person or organization serve as trustee. Now, when we set up a trust, we want to give our clients the remote control. So the trust owns 100% of a Nevis LLC, and we make you the manager. We choose Nevis because it has the world's strongest LLC laws. Now, the client is the manager of the LLC initially, which controls the LLC assets and is the initial signatory on all accounts. Now, keep in mind that your account need not be in the Bahamas, but can be in any financial institution in the world that offers a financial safe haven. Now, when the, quote, bad thing happens, you can change your Bahamian trust into a Nevis or Cook Islands trust. Then you can temporarily have our trustee law firm step in as manager of the LLC. Now, the trustee is our licensed bonded law firm, plus they went through intensive background checks to get a trustee license. And by bonded, we mean the funds are insured. So for client safety and peace of mind, The only time our law firm steps in is when the courts would take the money. So the question is, would you rather have a 100% chance of the courts taking your money, or would you rather have a licensed bonded law firm, which has never taken a client's money, do what you've paid them to do, and that's protect your money? Now, when the bad thing goes away, the string of control, which is the management of the LLC inside of the trust, goes back to you, and you're back in the driver's seat with all of your money intact. In the meantime, during legal duress, if you have bills, the trustee can pay them for you. You can have the trustee pay a trusted friend or relative who provides money for you, etc. You can see your money online by logging in on your computer. So you still have access to your money, but your enemies at law do not. The bottom line is that everything you work so hard for is safe and secure. Now, the best asset protection the trust provides for is liquid assets held offshore. Now, U.S. courts do have jurisdiction over U.S. bank accounts and real estate. So for real estate, what we do is called equity stripping. We record mortgages against the property payable to the LLC, and these are equity lines of credit. So there's no money changing hands initially. Then if needed, we have a third-party lender purchase these mortgages and place the proceeds into an inaccessible account in your offshore trust. We set up a lot of these trusts for attorneys and other law firms, and then the attorneys will typically charge between $50,000 and $70,000 for a trust. Contact us directly, and we can set up the trust for you for a fraction of that amount. So if you have questions, you can give us a call at 1-954-400-1050 or visit us at assetprotectionplanners.com and fill out our free consultation form. Please like, subscribe, and share this video with others. We'll see you next time.